Hey everybody, I'm back here with part 3 of my Disney DVDs. Go ahead and start right where I left off. Still have quite a few to show in here, so I'm going to kind of go through some of these kind of fast. First up is the Nightmare Before Christmas, the really cool edition. I remember wanting to get this when it was out of print, when it just had that one single disc DVD that went for like $40. But I went ahead and waited, and finally when this came out, I went ahead and just got this edition, which is a really nice little edition. Has a little plastic slipcase on it. Then it opens up like this, and you have the digital copy right there, and then you have the movie and the special features. But yeah, it is a pretty good movie. I admit, like, the first time I saw it, I didn't care for it that much, but after watching it a few more times, I did learn to like it a little bit better. However, though, I'm not like really obsessed with it like a lot of people are, but it still is a really good movie. And then next up we have Old Yeller. Definitely a classic movie. I forgot to undo the snappy things. Yeah, this is a great movie. I remember this being one of my favorites as a kid, not just from Disney, but like from any movie period. This was a pretty good price when I saw it at Sam's Club, and I just had to pick it up. Definitely a great movie, and definitely a tearjerker as well. I haven't seen it in forever. I did see about the last few minutes on TV about a week ago. But I think definitely sometime this weekend I'm going to sit down and watch this, because it's just a great movie. And this also includes the sequel called Savage Sam, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest, but, you know, 2 movies for such a low price, you can't beat that. It's a really nice edition. And then, next up is Peter Pan, which I will say I have not seen in forever. I probably have seen it, but honestly I can't remember a thing about it. The reason I got it is because I heard it was going back into the vault, and I found this for a decent price, and I wanted to get it before it went back in the vault and became like too expensive. But I do remember one part of the movie, but the rest of it I don't even remember, but I will definitely have to watch this one. And we have the inside here. And then next we have Pinocchio, which I showed in another video a long time ago. This one was good. It wasn't as good as I remembered a long time ago, but it was still a good movie. And this is the Blu-ray. And I have a couple others on Blu-ray as well. But I would recommend getting this. It looks pretty good on Blu-ray. And this is a really nice 3-disc edition. Got disc 1, then there's 2, and then there's 3. But yeah, this is a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. And then next is Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. This is actually my mom's, but I wanted to have it in my collection, you know, because I have the other 2. And this movie's okay. I saw it in the theater and didn't really care for it, but I haven't seen it since then. But I do remember not caring for it that much, but you know, that's just my opinion, of course. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of this one. And then next up, of course, is Pirates of the Caribbean 2, Dead Man's Chest, which in my opinion is the best one of the series. I like this one the best because I think it's a lot more fun than the other ones, and a lot more funny. And I also like the story better. So definitely I like this one the best out of all of them. And we have the inside. Then of course last is Pirates of the Caribbean 3, Dead Man's Chest, which I have to admit I thought was pretty terrible. I didn't like it in the theater, but I wanted to see it again, and I figured I might as well get it on Blu-ray. And honestly, I about fell asleep while watching this. I just didn't understand it at all. It did look good on Blu-ray, and the fact that it did look good on Blu-ray was the only reason I watched it all the way through. But yeah, I definitely don't recommend this one. Then there we have the inside. And then next up is Pocahontas. Now it seems like a lot of people don't like this one as much as the other Disney movies, but to be honest with you, I actually think it's one of the best. I got it for Christmas a couple years ago, and I had never really seen it before, and after watching it, I really did enjoy this movie. Definitely, I would say I would put it in the category of one of my most favorites. And there's disc 1, and then disc 2. Then next up is Sleeping Beauty, or no, it's not. Wait a minute. Next up is The Princess Diaries. I saw this one in the theaters when I was younger, and it's a funny movie. When I watched it again on DVD, it wasn't the funniest. It wasn't as funny as I remember, but it's still pretty good. I would recommend giving it a shot. Another 2-disc edition. And then next up is The Rookie. Pretty good baseball movie. I love sports movies, probably one of my favorite genres. And so I had to get this. I saw this in theaters, and it was alright. And it's still pretty good. I would recommend you give it a go. Then we have the inside. Okay, and now it's Sleeping Beauty. I'm trying to do it in alphabetical order here. But next up is Sleeping Beauty. Really cool edition. I really like the slipcase. It's a pretty good movie. I liked it when I watched it again on DVD, and I do kind of regret though not getting it on Blu-ray, but DVD's not so bad either. But it is a pretty good movie. And then we have the disc 1 and then disc 2. I bet it does look good on Blu-ray though. I think I might pick it up on Blu-ray if I ever find it for a cheap price. And next up is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Got this for just last Christmas, and it is pretty good. I had never really seen it before till I got it on Blu-ray, but it's good. Not as good as I remember, but it was still good though. And then this one I think is a 3 or 4 disc edition. And it does look good on Blu-ray, so if you have a Blu-ray player, I would recommend picking it up on Blu-ray instead of DVD. And then next is the Sword in the Stone. I still have not seen this movie. I've heard good things about it. I got it when it came out because it was a Disney movie, but I just hadn't seen it before. And I've heard a lot of great things about it, but I still haven't checked it out yet. I think maybe after I watch Old Yeller, I might go ahead and watch this one. Then there's the inside. And then the last one is Tarzan. Another one of my most favorite Disney movies. I remember when this one was in theaters, I was little at the time. And I remember liking it so much that I actually saw it about, I think, 4 to 5 times altogether, and it still is a great movie. I recently watched it on Disney Channel. I normally don't watch Disney Channel, but I happened to come across this, and it was at the beginning, so I just sat around and watched it because I really enjoy the movie. But yeah, another one of my most favorites. And then we have the inside. But yeah, those were all my Disney movies. I'm really sorry I kind of zipped through them. I just didn't want to have to do 2 more parts, and I wanted to save the rest of them to put in the last part, but I think I pretty much did show all of them pretty good. Hope it wasn't too much of a problem that I zipped through them so fast, and I really hope you don't mind that I did, but yeah, that's basically it. And I do think I did better this time around than I did the first time around a long time ago when I showed my Disney movies. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed these videos, and I'll see you in my next video.